If you're just stopping in, we have a very special edition of Designer Gallery today. We are live from the Herkimer Diamond Mines in Herkimer County, New York, with the owner of the mine, Dr. Renee, is here with us, and so many beautiful things. Our necklace is coming. Stay tuned. I want everybody to have a chance to order it. I didn't want to give the price too early because I don't want it to sell out before we get to talk about it, but it's a Y style with 3 different beautiful cuts of stones, so easy to wear. Before we get there, this is one of my new favorite Herkimer earrings. I do own this, and I absolutely love these earrings. They are magnificent. Look at the cut of that stone. Can you believe it? That is done by hand. To Renee's point, she is using, when she does this collection for us, we are looking at all of the finest AA quality Herkimer. No inclusions, no carbon spots, no veining, nothing. I mean, you see perfectly clear. Look at the size of those Herkimers that are dropping in each ear. I'll find you the carat weight here because there's a lot. This is almost 8 carats total weight, almost 4 carats in each ear. That means you're looking at well over a 3 carat solitaire, right? Or yeah, a 3 carat solitaire in each ear. Oh my goodness gracious. So it's the gold over silver, or it's the all sterling silver. So the earring that I'm wearing, they're so pretty. I mean, they're beautiful. They light you up. They're super comfortable. I love the movement. I like that kind of that juxtaposition of the beautiful, brilliant round with the frame, with that clean geometric frame. It just looks so gorgeous on the ear. And ladies, if you'd like a pair, $74.50 is the price right now. And if you spend another, what would it be, like $6 on something else today, we'll take $15 off this purchase. If you spend another 50 cents, right? You have to hit 75. So if you get one more thing, we'll take $15 off the whole entire purchase. If you're shopping with your HSN credit card, there is that coupon code number. So this is it, girls. If you want them, when this sells out, this does not come back. When I bought mine, they were not this price, I have to say. This is definitely a blowout price. Renee, I think this is the absolute prettiest earring. I love how these came out. And I want to remind everyone what you touched on earlier, but I think it's important that you talk about this with us. Renee works with designers from all over the world. She works with, 35 to 40 different designers. Many of you know she has worked in the past with our lovely Deb Guillot, who now has her own Deb Guillot studio collection. But Deb was one of the, 35 to 40 designers from all over the world that Renee works with to create this collection. And when I see this earring, this has gorgeous European, international flair to it. I just really love the way this came out, Renee. Tell us a little bit about this piece.
Well, I'm so pleased that you used the word frame about a minute ago, because let me share with you, this is a great story. And jewelry is all about stories, right? I mean, there's really nothing more to it than a story. And when we were in Amsterdam, Netherlands, I went to the Diamond Museum, and I saw this beautiful 6-carat diamond literally framed in a frame on a wall. Yeah. And as I looked to the left, it had a huge display in the Diamond Museum in Amsterdam of Herkimer diamonds.
Wow.
And I said, wow. I said, I got my shoulders back. I was like a little peacock walking through that museum. And I didn't like the diamonds that they had. So I brought the curator in and I said, we're going to give you another supply of diamonds. And we did. But what inspired us to create this piece was a replication of the look of that diamond that was framed on the wall in the museum in Amsterdam.
How interesting.
And that's how it's set. If you take a look at that diamond, it's tension set. Yeah. And it's just, that's why it dances.
Oh,
that's
it really
why it
does.
moves.
I want to give you guys, I'm going to give everyone a quantity update here real quickly because these are getting super limited. How many in the gold versus the silver? So if you want the gold, there's about 200 only. Good luck. We're very busy. We have 100 people waiting to get their orders in. So you do need, that doesn't count the hundreds of people on the phone here. So we are very busy. If you like that beautiful sterling silver choice, and you can see, and everything that Renee was describing, and that's what it's interesting because I kind of forgot that story, but to look at this, it has that international, very European, very upscale designer look and feel about it because it's clean and it's sparkling and it's very chic little earring we're looking at here, and actually not so little. That's almost 4 carats in each ear. We're pushing almost 8 carats. I wanted you to see it from the back because what I love is the way that stone from every angle, that's where you're getting all this sparkle. No light is being blocked from that stone. So it just sparkles. Look on Valerie. That is, you guys, if you don't own this earring yet, I would say this is one that you will adore because it's something different. Right, Renee?
Yeah, it's just, it's great refraction. I mean, the Herkimers are not only the oldest, the clearest, the only ones naturally faceted. Now we've calibrated this down again, but it's also got great light refraction. I mean, there's just a beauty about cutting the Herkimers that we relish, and it's because of that hardness, Colleen and ladies, because it's a 7.5 on that Mohs scale. Most crystal is a 7, and people might say, Renee, big deal, that 0.5. But that 0.5 is so exponential. It's like 10 football fields out of 100. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it gives that 0.5, and that index gives us the ability to do so much more with the Herkimer, not just in calibrating the stones, but in using it for other economic purposes.
Yeah. All right, I know we have to wrap this up. With everybody ordering, these are so limited now. Do not hang up, girls, if you're getting your earrings. Now, we have a little time out to take. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna get you our gorgeous wine necklace. Can't wait to tell you more about it. So that's coming up.